My wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom, I welcome you to Skolante TV, where we bring to you news that concerns the restoration of Biafra and freedom all over the world. And in this video, I will be bringing to you the continuation of exposing the enemies within the BRGIE cabinets. But before we dive into it, let me quickly welcome back to my channel those of you that have been following my videos. And if you are new, I welcome you and urge you to do well to click that like button, subscribe to my channel, press that bell icon so anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. Other than that, let's dambanyo into it. We will be hearing from the ex-finance minister in the person named Oge Nkere. So just listen carefully and hear how he lamented and caused some people. This thing was happening a day after they came live to go against the government and started rebelling against the government and demanding that the fundraising the next day being Saturday must hold. Okay, prior to that, the COS representing the Prime Minister with the cabinet members had agreed that there will not be that particular Saturday's fundraising so that they will keep things together. Okay, and why they did that was that they have called this guy several times, more than 4 times, to come and give account of the money that he has with him. He refused. He blatantly refused. Okay, they said that this thing started even when Obatobie was around. Not that they did it the first time, no. Okay, but you cannot be building on top of something that you have no foundation of. You can't say that everything is well because they are trying to say that no, everything has been fine. No, they have been calling this guy to give account of what he has been managing, but he refused. So now they now said, okay, because of this, let us pause and rectify these issues. Okay, and we just came back from Finland. People should even take a breather, let them rest. Next week they will continue. This guy refused. Say no, they must do it. Now what will the men eat? The men on the ground this, the men on the ground that. As if that in a normal setting that money shouldn't be in the account. So little did we know that this guy has been doing all these things because the money that people have been donating, that he is taking it as his personal money, because nobody knows what goes in and what goes out. So now after that, their press kind of release that he hosted with the former information minister in the person of Akbarawasoni, with Chiamaka Jaredi, 3 saboteurs. Then he now came to the airspace. By this time now, okay, the COS had posted the new cabinets, the secretaries of states, the secretaries that will work with the government, and their names were not found. So he became more agitated, infuriated, and began to talk. So listen and hear him speak.
My cabinet. Okay, that's Minister of Finance. Minister of the Gemma of Biafra. Greetings, the Gemma of Biafra Minister. My beloved people, greeting to the people that I'm fighting for. Greeting for the people that are, if I don't fight this fight now, when will I? If I don't do what I'm doing now, when with I. If somebody have told me 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, I will be doing what I'm doing now, I will say how. I am called for what I'm doing today. If this take my life, I don't care. Since last night, actually since this morning 4 a.m., my phone be ringing, calls from different people. They want to know what's going on. And for the well-wishers, those that are asking, am I safe? I know my life is in danger, but I don't care. I received a call from a prominent person today, and he asked me a question, am I ready to fight this fight? And he said, they're coming after me. I know. I thank God that everything is now coming to light. Biafran people now seeing the fight that I have been fighting for the past 2 years. Even before we went to Finland.
So my people, the question here should be, what is this man actually talking about? This man said emphatically that he's been fighting for 2 years. I don't know whether you guys heard him. So ask this man, what have you been fighting for 2 years? Because Obatobie was still around. And he said that he's been fighting. Fighting what? What have you been fighting? My people, remember that we are dealing with enemies within. And he is saying, if he is making it to look as if that he is the PM. PM is the one that started to pioneer this particular movement. Okay, this particular government. Okay, after our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu handed the baton over to him, he became the pioneer. So he can actually say, I did this, I did that. Okay, because he is the face of the struggle as of this time. But what is this man saying? If I don't fight now, when will I fight? Because ask this one, who is he that he is making mouth that he is fighting for his people? Has he become the PM? So for you guys to get the picture of what this man is he actually insinuating.
Everything is not okay, but we just want to make sure that the house is not divided. For the same purpose, what brought us to Finland, we want to achieve it. Even in Finland, my fellow comrade, my fellow ministers, they keep tapping me, Mazioge, are you okay? Are you okay? Where are these people that are calling Mazioge, waking me up middle of the night, calling me about what's going on? They need fund. There are the fake people that are fighting with me, that decide to shoot me from behind, that decide to destroy what we are doing. Where are these people that are calling me, the venue is not yet paid for, we need to pay this restaurant, Chinekeka, Ohoko. Where are these people that almost gave me heart attack? Where are these people that make me cry and say, why me? Why all this fall upon my head? Why am I going through this? Why is it like I'm running a country like my own personal business? It's supposed to be a country. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be when we all be together, it will form. Or how you make it up. Where are they? All these fake people that pretend to care for Biafras. The venue that where we host our declaration, I, Mazioge Chukuntere, I pay the venue fee with my money. Where are these bad people? God punish you all. Oh, Mazioge Chukuntere, Chukukabia, mother live in heaven. Bear me witness.
Because my people, this man said that he is the one that paid for the hall in Finland, okay? And he did it with his money. This man said that he's the one. They have been disturbing him, calling him, saying fake people. Don't worry, very soon you will hear the reason why he's been lamenting and saying fake people. I will let you guys know the disappointment that is making him go crazy. Okay? Now, how can you be holding Biafrans' money? Only the committee that was set up raised at least over $30,000. Over 30,000. It may be even more than 50, but I'm just being kind of conservative here. Europe, the whole European license contributed 1,000 euros. You can count them. American license contributed the same thing. My people, if you actually calculate the whole money that we are contributed, okay, it could be above 100 and something thousand. I'm telling you. In fact, far more than that. Far more than that. And let me give you another thing that you may not know. Some of you that didn't go to Finland, but people that went actually know this fact. They paid, each person I believe paid 550 for their accommodation and food. Okay, so, and if you check it, that money they paid covered all those things. If I'm not mistaken, it covered it, because I know how it is. Even if it is the best that they, how many days they stayed? 5 days and eating. So food is not a problem in abroad. Okay, accommodation is the point, the main thing. However, their hotel that they lodged will not even be up to $100, and they were sharing even rooms. Some people shared rooms. So let me not go to all this analysis, okay? However, that one was taken care of by the payments that people made. Now, all the contributions, no matter all the things that they did there was, I believe that enough money was contributed for this movement to Finland. But the problem was that this guy refused to give account of anything that came into his account that he's managing. He refused. And if you want to question him, he gets angry, he will lash you and all that. So now, he did not even pay for the hall. He said that there was no money until one of the person signatory to the account, which he doesn't even allow to do anything. So that person screenshotted the money that was inside the account and sent it to Uche and COS. So they saw it and it was like 60,000 or so. But they needed just 20,000. This guy refused to bring it and said there was no money. So all this nonsense was what happened. And this guy came here and be saying, I did it with my money. I am running carrying the country like it is only me. You see, talking nonsense. Sometimes I don't know how to say this thing because it makes me mad. Why did they even allow one person to be so powerful? Somebody that was just employed to work for Biafra. And this is volunteer employment, okay? You volunteer yourself and presented your resume and they accepted you. So, and you are working. So you are actually working. But now nobody can talk to him. He doesn't want anybody to talk to him. So that is what happened, my people. So this guy lamenting here that he paid his money is just talking nonsense.
These people that are making me go through this, all these people after all these years, where are you all? When your so-called COS traveled to Finland, she knew the place is not yet even paid for the event. Why she didn't take care of the bill? She said she had money. She said Biafra had money. Why didn't they offset the bill?
Why would COS set off the bill while Biafrans contributed so much money for you to use it and pay for the hall?
Less than 2 hours before they cancel the contract, I have everything documented. I have everything put in our government platform. Less than 2 hours. None of these Lincoln pools step up to take care of this. Fake freedom fighters. They left everything on my own shoulder. I carried the burden. You people don't know what I'm going through. We didn't do fundraising last week, Saturday. And you want us to skip tomorrow fundraising, that will be 14 days. And we will do another fundraising in 21 days. And we are fighting a war. How do you think we will feed the men on ground?
How do you think that we will feed the men on the ground? That has been his slogan. The money that everybody has been contributing, this guy has been eating it, using it to buy people to his side to fight the PM. And he's here talking nonsense. If you hear him lamenting, you think that he's saying the truth. How can you be handling a whole nation's finance and he refuses to give account of what he is managing? Who does that?
If you have the money, take the money now. We need it. Fake people everywhere. Where are you all? Where is Uche from Finland? That almost gave me a heart attack. Call my phone, wake me up every minute, every second. Telling me, Maziaka, put this bill, they will pay this bill. And Uche, where are you? Where are you? You have disappeared. You almost killed me with the body you put on me. Where are you now? Do you even know how I get to Finland? Do you ask, where's my hotel? Do you ask, am I safe? All the delegates we took to Finland. You have your COS. Do you all know where we lodge? Do you all know how we get here?
My people, if we are in this in our COS's shoes or Uche's shoes, will you even want to see this guy? Will you even want to talk to him at all? A person you guys have been it's not like COS alone was calling him for a meeting. The cabinet, the cabinet was calling for him so that they will know what is in the pocket, as he has been making noise that he's been the one bearing the brunt. They wanted to relieve him of that brunt to ease his work for him. So let him just bring the account so that they will know what is inside and know what is left. But this guy refused. And when he said that there was no money, someone now screenshotted and sent, and they saw that not only that there was money, but it was about 60,000. What a heartless person. For you to know that he actually intentionally was planning for the cancellation, for that meeting not to hold. He didn't want that Finland declaration to hold. So that's because if not, why would he wait until that dying minute? Why he has the money? And what they needed was just 20,000 and he had 60. So what was going on? He called Uche. Do you know why he's lamenting about Uche? You will see how he's insulting Uche. Uche actually is, in fact, busted them. Uche busted these people. So listen and hear as he's continuing calling names.
You don't even know anything about them. And you say you care for Biafra. You are fake people. Do you know how Elias get to Finland? Do you know where he lodged? Do you know how he eat? What about the Eritrean president? Do you know how he get there? No? Do you know anything about? No? Marco Rubio that spoke. Are you the one that arranged it? Do you know anything about it? Both you and your COS.
So my people, if he didn't allow anybody to know how much was in that account, why would they bother to ask him any of those things? Because everybody will assume, because rough estimation will make everybody to know that there is over $100,000 that he has and it can take care of all these people. Whatever he wanted, he could have gotten it. Okay? So nobody will ask him. So it's normal.
What about Doug? Do you know how Doug get to Finland? Do you know when Doug left? No, I do. I'll be your fucking last bus stop.
Can you imagine? Nobody is fighting him. He's just fighting alone. You know, that he will be your fucking boss. You see, the terminology this guy is using, it shows you that he's even a tout. I don't know how he managed to penetrate into our cabinet to talk more of becoming the financial man in question.
I swear to God, all of you, enemy of Biafra, fake people. Now, for the past 2 years that I have been handling that account, my boss, my prime minister, is well pleased of me.
That is a lie. Mazi Simon Ekpa has actually called this guy with the cabinet. You know, Mazi Simon Ekpa does not run the government alone. He works with his cabinet. And in a cabinet, majority carries the vote. Okay? And they call this guy, in fact, they call the whole people handling the finance of BRGIE. Okay? Now, the one from the homeland came and did his own or her own account. I think she's a woman. The one that manages the new dimension mandates in the person of Pharmacy Diana came and did her own account. They now called Ogenkere. He refused to come. He said he gave an excuse that he was going to Washington, D.C. And that Washington, D.C., they said he went and now realized that there was no meeting. So which means he faked the meeting just to dodge the calling from the cabinet and PM. So PM had already called this guy and he refused. So COS did not do what PM never did. But he is here talking rubbish that he never had problem with PM, that PM was pleased. No, PM was not pleased. He called you, but you refused.
He would never complain. I borrow the government money. Time after time, I rescue. If any member of the lobbyist committee is here, or any member of the redeclaration group, 3 weeks ago, when our Prime Minister joined us in a meeting, it was 2 a.m. in Finland. Wow, my boss called me. I said, Mazi, you're not sleeping? And before then, over 2-3 months, we'll be having headache because it's a lot of money to spend, a lot of things to do. It's a lot. And I keep crying about it. All these fake people, they never even act upon it. My boss, I said, my boss, this is it's 2 a.m. You need to sleep, relax. Say, now 1 hour, it's too much. You just send me this, you gotta take care of it. It's okay. I said, I'm in a meeting. My boss said, okay, I'll come in the meeting. I don't really want him to, I want him to go get some rest. When he joined the meeting, if any of these lobbyist committee or redeclaration committee is here, I want you to speak. Say, what did our Prime Minister say? Our Prime Minister said he don't know anything, you don't know what he's going to tell me. That I have rescued this government too many times. Yes, I did it. If you don't like it, damn one, I did it. I have rescued this government too many times. You Biafrans don't know. I'm blocking the storm that's supposed to have stormed us. Tell me, why less than 2.5 weeks? Everything want to change all of a sudden. Our Prime Minister is not dead. No, he's alive. And he...
You know, my people, when you heard this man saying that he rescued this government and all that, you know, that's what sometimes many people are asking. This guy was actually using our money, just like the same money that was donated, he will use it as if it was his money. Okay, because when nobody knows how much that goes into this guy's account, how will you be able to even know how much you people have, the one that is his own and the one that isn't his own? Because he systematically made it impossible for people to know exactly how much that goes into that account. You know why? Even this one they are writing, when they are writing, there are some other people that are donating without writing. So the ones they write and the ones that people donate without even writing, you can't even be able to calculate it. So if there is no accountability from this guy, who will believe that he is even rescuing the government the way he is boasting? That is by the way. But for example, that he has been even rescuing the government, is it not the same freedom that we are fighting to get that he is fighting? So if he has the money and borrows the money to Biafrans, is it not a nice thing to do? There are people that are not borrowing. They give, they donate, and they donate. But according to what I heard, that this guy is not even donating. He borrows. And money that you borrow is like you are just, just helping those people at a particular time, because it will still be given back to you. And you are not even bearing any brunt because others are actually sacrificing. You are not sacrificing. And being that this one is not even accounting for anything he's holding, shows that he's not even borrowing any money. He's just using the same money that people are bringing to give to the government and boast that he is doing it from his pocket.
We built us sharply. Why not wait? Why are we rushing? Where are we going? When we rush and fail, I hate war. Where are we going? There's a lot in my disposal. There's a lot I know. But the time is coming. Everything gradually will start unfolding. Whatever blind the eyes of Biafrans, everyone will start working now. What happened on December 2nd? We are trip to Finland hoping December 2nd we declare Biafra. All of a sudden, on the 29th, the first date, the vote haven't been counted, the delegates haven't cast their vote. One Monday, Tomantic, Sabotage. See, Biafra declared 29 more. The second, that's when Biafra was declared.
My people, if he got Judy's Okoko is Kedife Wasalia, Kedife bu his problem. Nobu ne declare Biafra na 29. Nobu is in a second. Onwele ogwogwolo about 29. Onwele Ifochime about 29, which actually we have gotten all those informations. You know. And remember that no logo 3 weeks now. This guy has been this voice note that they held this Zoom meeting 2 weeks plus now. Okay, so they held this X space where he was lamenting. He said that he has a lot to say, but he will say it later. Till now, he hasn't said anything because he has nothing to say. Actually, we are now finding out that he is a criminal. Biafrans are beginning to see that this guy is a criminal. They never knew that he's been plotting against our PM. So everything is actually coming to the limelight now. Now, another thing that he's saying here is, why did COS declare Biafra on the 29th? We've gotten that information, and I will drop a video where COS will explain why she did that. Maybe some of you have already even heard it, but you will see. I will drop it so that people that have not heard it will listen, or even if you've listened, listen again, because you may hear what you haven't heard before. That's how it is. So now, our COS did it in a way that they were shocked. She took them unawares. So why is he angry that it was declared on 29? This is to tell you that this guy and his cohort had an ulterior motive towards that second, and because they couldn't achieve it, he goes mad.
It is second, that's the agreement. Our agreement. Agreement here, and then one the people that said they're going to come and disrupt everything and that. 29, they didn't show up, we didn't see them. 30th, we didn't see them. 31, on the first, we didn't see them. On the second, we didn't see them. Who are you? Just because somebody want to be in charge and cage me and you. Our Prime Minister once said, they want to get to you, but before they get to you, he said he's blocking their way. He said he's the one. They have to pass through him first. My boss said that without me being in some people's way, they will cage all of you. You people ask questions. Why is it that Mazi okay have to bring his own money to pay for that? That place will go down in history. That was the money that I borrowed, I have not even seen it yet.
Yoga. Nah, Jen got this man and all on your. This man never paid for anything, okay? The money people contributed for this convention alone superseded everything that was, paid for in that place. If he says a lie, why didn't he accept to give account? Why? So, if he says that is a lie, he should go and do the account. Let us wako malonye jibi ogwo. One boost wale. No ya abana even na no nya wakolo eba. Where people now started talking about how much they have donated for that place. I said, if you calculate how much that was contributed for Finland, it is above 100,000. In fact, far more than 100,000. And how much did they spend there? That this man is making noise. Nah, clearly.
From Finland. Where are you? When you was crying, begging me, fake human being, they can walk. Why you didn't tell the rest of Biafra's what's going on behind the scene? When you get to Finland, do you even recognize me? Do you even act like you know me? I walk to you, I say, Uche, this is you? Uche, I say, this is you? You didn't even ask anything. You didn't even ask Mazi, where are you? Where you stay? Are you safe? Are you okay? You almost kill me because of your lies, because of your double face. Do you even care about me? The same man that saved the situation to make sure that we have a roof in our head when we get to Finland. The same man that saved the situation to make sure that we pay for the restaurant. All the Sachikate, one of my COS or Juma.
Okay, my people, you know, if you've been hearing some people like Adadi Orama and the rest talking about how this guy insults everybody in the cabinet, including COS, that he calls them Achikote Ekwan. You know, you may not believe what somebody says, but when you now still hear that same person saying exactly what people have said about him, then it makes it true. Because he just called them Achikote Ekwan, meaning that has been his slogan. And I've heard him call this Achikote Ekwan multiple times. So this guy is just funny. Let me tell you why this guy is so angry against Uche. Uche exposed them. Uche busted them. Because Uche was forming, according to Adadi Orama, Uche pretended to follow them. Because what they were doing was to go at the back to meet people, to tell people to, to join them. These people built cabal. Remember that our PM was furiously mad towards this cabal of a team. He actually warned anybody that is forming a cabal to disease. So this, but knowing, not, he knows that these people were forming it and they were having meetings. So Uche was part of their meetings and they thought that Uche was with them. So, but Uche was actually giving informations to our COS and Uche betrayed them according to what they will call it. So Uche was just there pretending. Adadi Orama said that she was even angry, like, Uche, what are you doing? Wanted to fight Uche. Never knew that Uche knew what he was doing. So Uche, now when they now thought that everything that they have gotten Uche, because Uche has access to a lot of documents. See, let me tell you guys, if you want to know people that actually work closely with PM, you mention two people more closer. Okay, you mention Uche and COS. These are two people that actually work very close with the PM. So this finance minister that claims that he knows everything, he doesn't know things more than even Uche, to talk more of COS, because most of the things that they are signing was signed on the table of COS in her capacity in her office. Okay, so that is how it is.
All you are doing is to cook lies because you want to be in social media all over to portray yourself to lead who? A woman that know in Biafra land, woman don't call her out. Useless woman. Biafras, wake up. Tomorrow is our fundraising.
My people, so you heard where he called our COS useless woman. So he insults people without even blinking. And his anger is that our COS is now the leader. He wanted to be the leader. That has been their desire, to overthrow Obatobie. But COS is actually the one that has actually taken a position as the lioness she is. Actually, PM wrote from where he is that she will be the, in fact, that is very obvious that she is the one to take charge, and they are mad. Forget that you hear them, this one pretending my boss. They hate our PM with passion. I never believed this, but when I began to hear where people that they have met, what they have said, even that Ajere, what they say in the absence of PM, but in front of people, they will be praising PM. These guys are very evil.
Our account is not going to be changed. We're not going to change our account. We have gone through this before. How long will you learn? How long? How long? Wake up. Somebody will sacrifice. Somebody will do everything to make sure we keep going. Our Prime Minister, do you all know people behind him that make us get this far? I'm one of the pillars. Yes, go to your native doctor, go to any of your gods, go and ask them who is Misuse. I'm proud of where I am, and I'm happy for my contribution, and I'm happy to even say, yes, I take care of that roof in Finland that everybody was jumping. We went to Finland to redeclare United States of Biafra. Ask who make it happen. It's not about your grammar, your English, your write-up, it's your common sense.
Okay, so you know that you don't know how to grammar now, and you are saying it's not about your grammar because you are here insulting people, but you could not even represent us in Washington DC that you are making mouth. In one of the meetings that you had, they called you up to even to speak little. You were just messing everything up. You were embarrassing us. You couldn't even make one sentence correctly. You couldn't even speak, and you are here insulting people. You make it happen. You are this, you are that. Everybody knows his capacity. We know that not everybody that knows how to speak, we know of for sure. But if you want to boast, then we will now tell you that you are nobody. Okay? If you want to boast, we tell you are nobody. And even that money you are claiming that you have nothing. You have been eating in fact, Biafrans have been the one feeding this guy, because if he couldn't show us the accounts that he's been managing, it tells you all now that this guy has been making money from what he's receiving as a donation. And the latest one is the GoFundMe that we saw, where he changed the beneficiary to his name. That thing, we are still waiting for people. We are still waiting for him to come and clarify us, because we are waiting. Because it's very obvious that they say that is an authentic account, but the problem is the person that was saying it said that it was not, that beneficiary was not Ogenkere before. So it was not like that, and it shouldn't be. It should be Biafra, okay, or it should be BRGIE, because that is the beneficiary. But now he puts his name, and the name that we saw is not even Ogenkere, meaning that he's using fake name, but it's still not clarified. So I wouldn't comment on that, in details. But I'm waiting to see, because this guy must be exposed. He is a very big green snake, okay, trying to destroy what we are doing. He will come and say he's borrowing Biafran's money, but he's actually using our money to act as if he's borrowing. Okay, for example, Biafrans, if you claim that you are helping people, you claim that you borrowed Biafran's money, and you are receiving money from 2 accounts every Saturday, and even in some meetings that our PM do. Now, they told you now say that you need your money back. They say just relax, as contributions will be coming. Just be taking it okay, until it gets to that amount that you borrowed the government. But do you know what this guy did? He said no, that he needs money from the account of the new dimension mandate. And COS say no, it's not possible. Just wait. After donation, take whatever that is donated. Just keep on taking it until it gets to the amount that you donated the government. But this guy refused. So, my people, with that, you should know that the money that they have been donating to that account, the two accounts that he's been managing, he takes everything coming in as his own already. So telling him to take it is just like messing his business up, because he has been doing business on our head, the Biafran people. Okay, that is one of the reasons that he hates our COS so much, because our COS doesn't take nonsense from him. He thinks that he can intimidate her, or she refuses, and it gets him mad. Do you understand, my people? So this guy boasting all this boasting is just a lie.
Who you are? If I have not paid the bill, all of you that don't want to contribute money, you think money can do nothing? Money have a lot to play. We have our men on ground, they have needs. Since our prime minister, since they took him for questioning, I have been the one in charge. I have been the one taking care of them. And they have this Nikopu called Solomon, who our prime minister actually warned him. Disease from the men on ground. He buried himself within Ngozi, called himself COS, deceiving people all about everywhere. About how fun do you think that if we are having problem financially, or the finance minister is not doing his job, our prime minister is going to let me still hold the office before I join this struggle and never apply for it? They vote me in because they see my impact and my truthfulness. Yes.
My people, at this juncture, I believe that this guy actually deceived our PM. Okay, just like the same way Madam Oyibo deceived Onyendu, for Onyendu to make her the financial kind of secretary or something. Okay, so she was in charge of the finance in the US, as Madam Onnenaya was in charge of the finance from Germany. Okay, so the same thing happened. But you see, according to what happened with Awonyendu, Madam Oyibo actually came into the scene and donated, either that I heard that she donated $100,000 to Onyendu. So now, when Onyendu now needed to make somebody to take in charge over the account, he felt like, oh, this person that has money should be the one. So this is the same thing Ogenkere did. But you know what happens? The zoo government can plant someone, give the person all the money he needs to use it to donate, so that she or he will capture the attention of the leader. And then when need be, they will now call the person to become the financial manager. So, and that is what's happened with this guy today. He is, or he was, the finance minister, and that's what happened. So all this boasting that he's boasting that he didn't, that they saw his, no, what they saw was that he was giving money at first, and he used that money as a bait, and it worked for him. So sometimes you may not know everything. That's why we are humans. PM doesn't know everything. He still needs people for him to be able to work effectively. Awonyendu would have done so much had it been he had credible people by his side, not knowing that he had criminals. So if BM still has just criminal around him, he can't do much. But thank God that we have much more good people than the bad today.
To see my truthfulness before then, I have put hundreds of thousands. When you call that kind of money for this, whoever haven't touched 1,000 before, they will ask how. Keep your hands straight, you'll be fine. Do the right thing. What's wrong if I serve my people? What's wrong if I die for Biafra? We have some that volunteer, they are in the bushes. Some of them have lost their beloved one. Some of them have not seen their wife, their husband, their children for years. These are sacrifice. Our leader, Mazin Namdekanu, is in the hand of our enemy for more than 2-3 years now. He sacrificed. Our leader, Prime Minister, where he is now, is part of sacrifice. And what have some people sacrificed? Some just want to flip around. While we are here, worried about what's going on in Finland, why some are shining, some are even blossoming, looking better than they are. Can somebody reason with me what is going on here? What is going on is Biafra have come to stay. And if you're talking about one of those mad people that you must crush before you destroy Biafra, I swear to God, I'm one of them. Martin Namdekanu said, when mad people join this movement, Biafra, do you guys just think once we say we have declared the United States of Biafra, Biafra will just turn to Dubai? Hell no! It's a process. It's a process. This is when the diplomatic war starts. And you cannot dissolve the government in exile. The government with exile will remain until the government in Biafra is fully and defended. That's when you dissolve it. Now, when you dissolve it and create another government, what you going to call the other government? As long as that government is still outside Biafra land, it's still government in exile. The same group of people from the old government that said was dissolved, and still the same group of people in the new government. What a shame.
Okay, my people, at least it came out from his mouth. What actually happened was not that the government was dissolved per se, okay? What happened was that the cabinet was dissolved. Why the cabinet was dissolved was because there are so much bad eggs in the cabinet. They needed not to be included again and again. The number of the cabinets were many, so they needed to reduce the cabinet members because now it's no longer government in exile. It's now government Biafran Republic. This one is now United States government. Okay, yes, you can still put /BRGIE, that is in exile, but officially we are running as Biafran government. Okay, Biafran government, United States government cabinet. So because you can't be in exile and saying that people are occupying your land. So we have full government, but we are still temporal in exile, but already have gotten our homeland in our possession via a democratic process because people voted. So that is what it is. If we are still saying that we are government in exile, how can we now go and approach other governments telling them that invaders are in our land because we have already declared our independence? So will you still be saying that you are in exile while you are claiming that you have gotten your independence? So you can't contradict yourself, So what happens here is we are government that have been fully taking charge of our land, but can't go back until we fully, chase away all the invaders. Okay, so that is how it is. So we wouldn't be using in exile again, because we are no longer in exile. The government is not in exile, but the cabinet are still in exile. They are two different things. Okay, because we still have people in homeland. Okay, so that is how it is.
As far as I'm concerned, the Biafra Republic government in exile is here to stay, and is here to stay and do everything necessary until Biafra is fully restored, until we chase our enemy out of our territory. Then we not transit. That's how it works. We have a lot of people that don't know how to run.
Yeah, my people, this guy say that a lot of people don't know how government is run. But ask this guy whether he's working in government office and he's talking about how government is run.
I was in Washington D.C. for over 1 straight month, meeting to meeting. They know us as Biafra Republic government in exile. Then what about tomorrow? You go back there and say United States of Biafra. They will look at you. What is this guy talking about? Hey, no, that's not how it works. I can tell you how government is run, how government is working. And for Biafrans, start asking questions. Everything that is happening now supposed to have been in the open.
My people, you see, this guy is just sounding like a fool. Sometimes I listen to people as they are making, I don't know how he's trying. I don't know, in his mind, he is a very intelligent man. He's trying to lecture people how government is being run, and trying to say that the declaration that happened on 29th, that day was premature, that the real date is 2nd and he will go by 2nd. I don't know what is his problem. His problem, is it 2nd or 29? Our own is that Biafra is being declared, and the day it was declared was on 29, and who declared it was COS, a woman. Whether he likes it or not, that one is his cup of tea. As we are talking now, as I'm making this video, they are forming their own government. So these guys are hell-bent to destroy what our PM has labored for. They are giving themselves cabinet members, and parallel government is what they're establishing. But my happiness is that PM will soon come out, and I wonder what will happen when PM shows up. And PM emphatically said that the person that I gave charge to lead in my absence is COS. So for them to still go against what our PM wrote, it baffles me. It shows you that they are blatantly disrespecting our PM, but they are still saying my PM, my PM. The good thing is the truth is coming out. A lot of people are hearing the truth and are leaving their camp in thousands right now. So they are losing people. They have lied so much. We will see how it goes. Other than that, this is where I will be drawing the curtain. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to click that like button, subscribe to this channel, press that bell icon so anytime I upload another video, you will be notified. Other than that, peace out.